We're just going to say a quick prayer here. Mark audio B. Just so all our cameras are happy. Lord, I thank you for allowing us to be here tonight. We just pray that you would, your protection would be here, and that, Lord, if we can do good here, that we can do good. Lord, we just pray that as we leave here, that all the spirits would stick here and not come with us, and Lord, just give us a good night. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Go ahead, Amy.
Okay.
Why do you think lights out help?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Broad daylight's just as good as day.
Really?
We've done broad daylight.
Yep. Both are absolutely fine.
Yeah, and I'm a reenactor, and that helped at Gettysburg.
Because did you start something up because you dressed in period dress and stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They got some of the best
Did they
evidence
like
ever.
that?
Yeah, where's that? All right. Where you guys want to go? Upstairs?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Because good place to start is in.
Yeah.
Is there someone here who would like to communicate with us tonight?
If you can hear us, can you tap twice on anything around you?
I thought I heard a knock there. Can you do that twice? Yeah.
You hearing out there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing anything in here, sis.
He's out here then.
Okay, good. Can you tell the direction?
It sounds like a knock.
Was it 2 or 1? 1 knock?
Yeah, I only heard one.
And it's real soft. If you do it again, you might be able to hear it.
Can you do it again?
That was weird.
It was
Yeah.
mine.
I heard that.
Is that his stomach?
What was that?
Did anybody whisper?
No.
All right, can you use your voice? Can you maybe sing? Can you do something? Can you play music? Do something that lets us know that you're able to hear us. Not just tap, but sing or play music. Supersonic ears with a horn. You ought to hear a train when a train goes.
I thought I was going to the outside.
Yeah, but we're too busy laughing.
Yeah. Play us some music. Sing us a song or something. Or if you play an instrument, play some music.
Is that a scream?
It sounded like a,
Or tires?
but it seemed like it was outside.
I think it was outside. It was behind.
Uh huh.
It sounded like it came, you know.
No, to me it seemed like it was coming through this
That
door behind here. Alright, so if you can tap, I want you to tap once for no and 2 times for yes. Do you understand? Do you understand those instructions? Once for no, twice for yes.
Down on the stage down there, we have a ball. Do you want to play with that? It has a little green stone on the top of it. Is that yours? Did you find that here, or did you bring it with you? I guess that's not a yes/no question. Did you bring it with you?
Yeah.
Can you talk to us? You can't. You don't have the ability to talk to us?
Is someone keeping you, someone preventing you from talking? You just...
Was that you trying to say yes or no? Is someone preventing you from talking to us?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
We have to find out where this tapping's coming from.
Can you stop tapping for...
Yeah, don't do any tapping of any kind. Just stop for just a moment so that we can make sure this is you or if this is a fluke.
I heard the ball.
The what?
I heard the ball. You hear it like a big tap? Sounded like a ball.
The ball down there? Yeah. Can you see that far?
I can see it, but I don't know if it moved or not from here.
So Dan's going to go down and check and see if the ball got kicked or if the ball...
It's colder than moose on here.
That would be...
Yeah.
It fell off?
No, he said it's colder down there.
Oh, it's colder? But the ball is still... It's still there?
Still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
The marble's on top? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be something.
Can you move that ball? Or grab that little piece of stone on top? Personal experience, I can't, it's one of those things you can't really, well, it might pop up on the recorder. But I'm sitting down there checking the ball, and I felt somebody walk across the stage. I felt it in the floor.
Like the...
It's like,
Yeah. Sweet. Hope. Well, if you can hear it, because
Yeah.
did you say anything about it?
yeah, I asked who was here with me.
We'll listen to the audio and see if we hear the footsteps. That'll be good. All right, so Vaughn, all you'll have to do now is see if you can catch any EMF at all down any of these. Running down any of these seats here. All we got to do is watch this and see if we've got anything.
I'm dead right now.
Yep. This is what's nice. It's absolutely, completely dead, right? So you can check out, look, Savon, you can go like this right across these, and you'll notice that they're all just completely dead, right? Whenever this event happens, the whole place will light up like a daggone Christmas tree. It will be absolutely insane. So this is a nice baseline. That's all we got to do is just make sure that there's nothing going on.
What?
Okay, good. So I'm not getting anything at all. Okay, look at this. See, there's nothing on the walls here. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, EVP is completely dead.
Come on, flash that flashlight up there at the back.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wait.
What's wrong?
I'm hearing walking.
You're hearing what?
It was up here on the stage.
Is that coming from the stage?
Yeah. No. It was sounded like somebody was walking across the stage.
I could hear it from back here, though.
Oh, you could hear it? All right, I'm going to see if I can hear anything. Whoa. I was like, okay.
That's the best evidence you can get right there.
Dude.
Apparition opened up the door, walking in.
That's right. Yeah, I almost had to ship my pants to New Jersey. It's like, hey, I've got an awesome shot of Dan's head. I got an awesome shot of the back of Dan's head. Look up.
Where was it?
Holy crap.
Which one was it?
Both of them simultaneously.
Two of the EMS
Both
went off.
EMF detectors just both went off.
The two fronts.
Yeah, the one up front where you were sitting and the one right beside me.
And I'm telling you, the one down there in the front was dead.
Yeah, oh, I know. There's absolutely squat. I mean, we have baselined the heck out of this thing. It is zero.
I haven't seen any activity all night.
All right, so this is at zero. Absolutely squat. Nothing. Okay, so in one of our videos we did something, we're just surnaming it the absent ghost box. And that's a case where we have wax earplugs, we stick those in our ears, and then we put earmuffs over top of that, and then just like our double blind ghost box sessions, we'll have a questioner who will ask questions while the listener, which will be the person with the earmuffs, will try to hear anything and then respond. And if you get answers to the questions, then you have a scientific proof that something is going on. We're going to try to do our best to isolate. But these are ballistics, earmuffs, and you can put batteries in these. So what will happen is you could turn on this little button here, and you can actually hear. And what we're going to do is we're just showing you now that what we're going to do is make sure that you can see that we don't have any batteries in these. It will be, when we go to do that session, you'll have wax earplugs in, you'll have earmuffs on, so the person who is supposed to be listening will not be able to hear anything whatsoever. We'll also have witnesses around to make sure that everything's on the up and up. All right? So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going dark.
All right, go dark. Let's see what happens.
Good God, this is freaking weird. All right. And I got the wax in my ears. I'm putting this on now. Oh my God, these things are cold.
She was the one to get a code or something. Sean, are you blind? Is Jack Real still here?
Oh yeah.
Is there anyone here who'd like to talk? Do you want to use the EMF detector? If you want to talk through the EMF detector,
What are you talking about?
What? The device that just went off, the little red light. If you want to talk through that, go over there and touch that again.
He can't hear very well.
Who can't hear very well? Are you talking about Sean?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to find a spot where I can hear him better because it's like he's far away. Once I can find a spot where I can hear him. It's really weird because I can hear him on the left side, not the right. It's over here. It's like I want to run up against the wall and like stick my head like up against the wall or something like this.
Who are we talking to? What's your name?
I love to walk upstairs, count the steps.
Okay. Is this Jack?
You know, to walk up and down.
You like walking up and down the steps and counting them? Is Jack OCD?
Yes.
Well, that fits.
Are you listening to me?
So I had to have everything.
Perfect. Jack,
Are you listening to me?
We're trying to listen.
Well then,
What?
Well then.
as I was saying,
Okay.
I would look outside and see the lights and the people, the crowds. This is my place,
Must be Jack.
and I will not leave.
That's Jack.
This is my home.
It was your home, Jack.
I do not want to leave.
I know. But when is going to be enough, Jack? The theater won't stand forever.
You're right,
I know. But when's
but I
going?
don't want to.
But when's it? Are you just going to stay here forever?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. So when are you going to leave?
He's laughing. He's saying, you don't understand.
No. Try to tell me. Explain it.
No one does.
We're trying. We want to.
I grew up here,
Where did he grow up?
and I died here.
He died here, yes. I think he was in Pennsylvania.
And I woke up here,
That's pretty profound right there.
and I live here, and I work here. My life's blood
What did he say?
is in the walls
My wife's blood. Not wife's.
and in the streets. I love this place.
I know.
You don't understand.
We do understand, Jack. I get it. I really do. But it's time for you to go on. It's time for you to move on. This theater won't stand forever, and you know that. And you keep saying that you don't plan on staying here forever, but when's enough? You gonna stay here and watch it deteriorate? I mean, even if somebody fixes it up, you know, Amy and Chris, they're trying to fix it up, and even if they're completely successful, eventually it will still fall apart again. That's the way of things. Do you understand?
A woman just said that's your opinion.
Just understand we're trying to help, you know.
I won't listen to you.
I know. What else is new? I'm used to that, Jack.
No. You are not.
You listen to me.
Yes.
Why will you listen to me?
I'm thinking.
Because I care.
You're working too hard for nothing.
What am I working for?
He's saying something about the gist is letting people come in and all that kind of stuff, kind of like opening the place up for people to come in, and he's complaining that there aren't enough people. That's kind of the thing. He's kind of disappointed about that. It's not to the capacity that it used to be, kind of thing.
Jack, the community's just not wanting to help with this place.
Holy stuffings.
Both of them just went off at exactly the same time.
Are you letting people in?
Just open the doors. Turn the lights on. Run the movies. Turn it back. Huh? Get the...
They both went off at the same time.
When? When he was talking about opening the doors and stuff?
Yeah.
Huh? How was the conversation?
Oh, he was going bonkers there at the end, yeah.
Okay.
He started talking to Vaughn. He didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Sure, they...
Yeah. Get the freaking heck out of here. Please tell me you guys got that. Yeah, tell me you guys got that on camera.
Yeah, it's on camera.
Oh, yeah.
They're going off over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, remember, that's why we did the baseline, so we would know for sure that. And then, bam. Get the freaking heck out. Well, I mean, that's what he said. I mean, it's just. And let him in. Boom. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
It is.
Okay.
And it stops.
Oh, this is every other seat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember,
it's just
we
like,
were dead before.
Exactly.
It is cold as snot in here. It is cold in here, buddy. Look.
Did you guys get the that conversation on camera?
Oh, we got the conversation, yeah.
Okay, good. That's amazing.
Oh.
Got one? Yep. Look at that. I love
Right here.
That
In
is
this
so
seat
crazy.
right here.
One person.
Once you said that it did that.
No, just the one seat.
Dude.
Okay.
Sean,
Yo.
he's back here.
Oh, you got him? Is he moving? He's gonna.
He's going.
Okay. All right. Well, then see if he's over here, or see where he's moving to. Yeah, that is. That's something.
That one seat. This is the sort of thing that just doesn't happen.
That was kind of weird, huh?
I don't know of any way for an electromagnetic field to just spontaneously
Show up
go up
out of nowhere. Yeah. And what's
over
weird?
such a wide area.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at this. This is massive. This isn't the same as what happened last, because
it's not the same.
It would run.
But you know what's weird is when it was at the moment when you said, "Bring the people in."
Whoa.
Get
They all just shut off.
It's done.
right when I said that.
What the?
Oh, all right. Check the reading.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Check the numbers.
Zero.
Zero. Dead.
Zero. What the heck?
Zero. It's dead. I was telling him, and it was exactly when I said, Sean said, bring the people in, and they all went dead.
They all went dead.
At the same time.
Yeah. I was like,
I
said it, they turned on, and then he repeated it, and they turned off.
Ooh, feel the back of this.
God, that's ice cold.
Feel how
Whoa,
Look
this
how
one is
cold that is.
two. This one is two.
That's insane.
Feel this. It's the same.
Holy, look, grab.
Oh my gosh.
That's
It's
significantly
cold, man.
colder.
Oh my god.
It was ice cold. It was an ice block when I put
That
this
is
one.
amazing.
This cold is probably. That was
This
This
place,
one's warmer now than we've been handling it. That's weird.
that was awesome. That was cool, huh?
That's never just up.
I've never seen that
One went off, and I'm looking, I'm like, all three went off. Holy crap.
That blows my daggone mind. Okay, so you guys, since I didn't get to hear the conversation, somebody's got to give a recap of what the heck happened, because this is significant.
It's almost like they materialized. Instead of walking out, it was,
Yeah.
we're here and then they're gone.
And they're just done, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was weird. And what was funny... Okay.
Hold on. Okay, what the heck
And now for
happened?
something completely different. All right, so we tried to do it in a double-blind ghost box. To be honest, for the most part, it really wasn't flowing.
I didn't even feel it. It was so sporadic even for me. Yeah. It wasn't there.
It wasn't a normal session for us. So we decided to go, and I'm going to call it right now total blind.
Total blind.
For the
okay.
moment.
Yeah.
During the total blind process, the conversation started getting interesting. Mr. Real began to explain that he desired to stay. He had no intention of leaving. He was very upset with where the theater had been going. He's very frustrated at the number of people. Well, at a certain point, now we had EMF detectors set up throughout the whole auditorium. Well, at least one side all the way up. We had 3 set up in a row.
And we did a baseline. In other words, we went through
We did
every single
a-
chair in here, made sure there was zip.
We had a complete baseline, a complete zero. I mean, no EMF, no fields at all. As we were sitting here, Sean heard Mr. Real say, "Bring the people in." As soon as Sean said, "Bring the people in," the EMF detectors went off simultaneously in the whole room. Everything just started going crazy. In the seats, we had an EMF detector in the front, did not go off at all. But the EMF went on. So we took the EMF, we started scanning, and the seats were sporadic. We'd have 3 here, 1 here, 2
There you
here,
go.
3 here, 1 here, just like you would see in a normal auditorium seating. So that happened, probably remained for about 5 minutes maybe. As we were checking everything, the EMF is just going bonkers. We get to the back, and I start telling Sean what Mr. Real had said and how it got sparked, just like I just told you. And as soon as I get to the point, and I said, and Mr. Real said, "Let the people come in," all the EMF detectors immediately quit. And everything went dead again.
Absolutely zero.
I mean, it was exactly the moment, exactly what Sean said. They came on. When I said it, they went off. I have no explanation for that. I can't debunk it. Anyway.
That is absolutely crazy. All right, so talk to me about was it two-way conversation?
It started off a little choppy, and then once Mr. Real started talking, it got really interesting because we would start talking to him. He started doing his little diatribe about, I want to stay, I'm not leaving, I want to stay. I was pretty much, I wouldn't say I was arguing with the guy, but I was basically telling him, you shouldn't do that, you need to leave.
Okay.
And at one point, he basically just said, "I don't want to talk to you anymore."
Really?
And at that point, Vaughn said, would you talk to me? And immediately he said, "Yes."
Wow.
And so Vaughn started talking. He started talking to Vaughn.
So it was good dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of one-sided. I mean, Mr. Real was doing a lot of talking.
Okay.
But at the same time, there was some interaction. I mean, it was, if a question was asked, he would for the most part answer it.
Okay.
So, I felt like it was definitely better than the Ghost Box.
Wow.
I mean, it was a much better session than the Ghost Box.
So there's something to this.
Yeah.
The double blind test, is definitely not one of
The better ones we've had, yeah, that's for sure.
And
Wow.
when you went into the total blind, I mean, like I said, yeah, you moved around, you were fine-tuned, and you were finding the
Yep.
right spot. As soon as you were talking about, if I walk over closer to the left, where I hear him coming from,
Yeah.
it's clear. you got to the wall, and immediately he went into the story about when he was a child.
Yeah.
Walking the steps and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
having discussions about him being OCD.
Right.
Get out of here.
Counting the
Yeah,
steps.
I asked Amy, I said, was he OCD? And Amy said, oh yeah, he was OCD. That's why he wanted everything prim and proper.
Dude, because he was saying that he would go up and
He would
down
go
the
up and count
stairs and he would
steps.
count the dang
Right.
steps.
And that sounds like a very compulsive behavior.
Wow.
A very interesting combo of you say, or Mr. Real saying, "Hey, let the folks in." Amy was getting ready to run into something about the community not being behind it, but right at that point, I say that it was like Mr. Real was like,
He just
"No,
stepped
let
in.
me
I got my own
He's
people.
got my own people, and this.
He's got his own folks. The living didn't count. His people came in, filled up the room
Get the heck
enough
out.
to make a point, and then, you know, as Dan was recapping, the impression I got was kind of that impression from the get-go. This is a way station, so to speak, for
Yeah.
those on their path to going where they need to go, and he opens the door to give them shelter, to rest their souls, so to speak.
You know, it's interesting you say that because at one point in the conversation with him, when he and I are kind of having that argument back and forth, he said something interesting and it struck me, and I don't know if you picked up on it or not, because he said, you know, he was born here, he died here, and then he woke up here.
Yeah.
And then he said, and now I live here, I work here.
Whoa.
Right.
It wasn't I lived here and I worked here.
And see, and this is another thought that came along, is he's maybe not so much arguing, because he said that we don't understand every time we accuse him of hanging out here. and
Really?
not going
We don't
there.
understand. Okay.
Maybe this is his job, is to have a way station for those on their path to that next step.
Yeah, I
we
gotta
don't
say about
understand we're accusing him of being stubborn.
Stubborn because he's not leaving and everything else, and he's
But
trying to
he
say,
could
"Look,
be
dude,
told
you're not getting it."
This is where I am supposed to be.
Yeah, maybe.
So I mean, that's.
I mean, we don't know. I mean,
It's
any guesses?
speculation,
But
but
I can tell you one thing: we talked to the guy. Well, I think
No.
going back to your point about him proving a point. In other words, he's saying, "Open the door, let the people in, play the movie or whatever, and just let it happen."
Yeah.
And he demonstrated it. How do you prove a point but to do it like that?
Yeah.
You guys, you were over there talking, they were jibber-jabbering together,
Yeah.
and he's like, are you listening?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's like, are you listening?
That's when we were talking about the OCD.
Get the heck out of
And
here.
I said, I'm listening, I'm listening.
Did he say
And
anything?
they said, I'm listening, and he, okay, well then.
Yeah.
He did.
And he was
Oh,
right
and
back
at one
into the
point,
story again.
what was it I said?
Very.
He's like, well,
Agitated,
Yeah.
like,
He was aggravated.
He was.
well then. Yeah.
You know, that there's a conversation going on here, and attention.
He wanted total attention.
Yes.
But at one point, I said, even if Amy and Chris get this theater completely back up, it will eventually fall apart again.
Okay.
And he goes, that's your opinion.
Get the heck out of
Yeah.
here. Are you kidding me?
That's your opinion.
Cool. And he's got a unique voice.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's got a very unique voice.
And that's what his granddaughter said too. And he had a stern tone to his voice.
I'd love for his granddaughter to listen to the recording and see.
The part that I hate about this is there's no doggone recording, so nobody else can hear it. It's not. See, the ghost
There's no
box-
way to do that,
I
is
know.
Yeah, and we, you know, this process is brand new. We're just starting this,
Somebody's
and
got to
so
come up with an idea.
we're looking into possibilities.
I'm blown away. That's twice now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you have to stand up and take notice at this point.
Yep. That's significant. That's about as isolated as I could possibly be as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I was up on the other side of the room, you know, up against the wall, you know, with my head down and, you know, everything else. So, and
I
apparently,
scared the
so
crap out of him.
I'm having conversations, I guess, with pretty much everyone in the room, right? So you guys are over here,
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah,
And then
and
I
Vaughn's
guess you
down
guys
here.
are. Where was Vaughn?
Vaughn's right there.
Right there.
Sandy, you were
So I'm way back
close.
there. There you go. So that's perfect. I mean, that's about as good as it gets. That was just incredible, though.
there, they'll have names.